longer.
Yeah, they have
it
to buy
cancels
both.
each other out.
Yeah.
Increases
Smart-ass
life
marketing.
expectancy.
So if they want one, they have to get the other one. Well, actually, no, that doesn't. Well, because then they could just get the surprise.
Or they could buy
then they
neither
wouldn't have
and
to deal
have
with
no
the debt.
issue.
No, both will
Fuck up.
kill you.
Sorry,
both,
my bad.
both will kill you, but it's like a negative and a negative equals a positive.
A positive.
It's math
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so if,
Two
all
lefts make a
that makes
right.
sense. Exact. No.
Well, that would be
No.
three
Yeah,
lefts
no,
make
We're
a
gonna
right.
get in trouble. We're gonna
It's
get
like,
in
no,
trouble,
it doesn't.
dude.
We're gonna get in trouble
What are
for
we-
this podcast.
What? We haven't leaked.
We're gonna get in
anything.
trouble, dude. We're gonna
I
get
have no
taken off.
affiliation, so fuck them all.
You know what?
You're guilty by
No.
association now. Bro.
Someone would get
you know they
killed
like
if they invented
killed
that.
killed the original guy that made the water engine.
The
That
G
would
subs
be us
engine.
next. The G subs motor.
They need to make a new
V8
motor. Yeah,
G-subs
that's what they
motor.
need to do.
Yep.
Just make a motor.
So G sub car.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that there is like
No
one
way.
company
That's crazy.
in the world that owns like the rights to make zippers.
There's
I don't know if that's true or not.
Really?
I don't know
there's
where.
three- well there's
So if I go
three
make a zipper in
different
my garage, that's breaking the law.
Do what now?
there's three different like zipper companies I can think of. Like the actual zipper function. Which one's this one?
Was that
Hold on,
I
is
didn't
that
know
a
what
hard
you
to
said.
understand question? I'm confused.
No, I didn't. You sound really quiet.
He
I'm
sounded
sorry,
like he didn't want to comment on the matter.
No, I literally didn't hear you.
Oh,
What
you
was your
said they own the
question?
rights. I said if I ever like make a jacket in my garage, am I gonna get sued?
Like if he makes his own zipper in his garage, are they gonna knock
Yeah.
on the door? Like, what the fuck you doing, bud? You're supposed to buy that from us.
I cannot legally answer this question.
Okay, all right. We've backed him into a corner. We need to.
It really seems like he doesn't want to answer that.
There's a
He
lot
just
of
bought stock
zippers.
in that company.
My bad, bro. You
I
should've
am a
brought it up.
shareholder.
In Zipper.
Yeah, so
Big zipper.
I'm looking right now. There's like
Zipper.
4 zipper companies that I can see. YKK is the big one. That's like that's
yeah.
what's on my that's protecting my dick right now. I just checked.
You might be
YKK is a
thinking
big
of
one.
an aglet. That's what you might be thinking of.
Can you really own an aglet though? It's just like a
the
piece
fuck
of
is an
either.
aglet?
What the hell, an aglet?
It's the thing at the end of a
Oh.
shoelace. You
Come
guys did
on
not
now.
watch Phineas and Ferb, and it
the
shows.
little plastic tip. Yeah, yeah.
This,
Yeah, the
Unbelievable.
plastic
This
or
is an
metal or
aglet?
whatever.
That is an aglet.
Yeah, yeah, that's an aglet.
Oh.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb taught me that.
Don't
I've
worry.
had aglets in my dick hole before.
I won't charge you for that free information.
Yeah.
It's a very good
What a
sounding
nice guy.
device.
It really is. It's like the perfect pee hole size.
I think they did that on purpose. They knew
2/3 of the crowd left, and then the ref came back out and he went on the announcer thing and was like, "Yeah, it turns out the player double tapped the puck, so there's no goal." So like the rules for a shootout is you get one shot. There's no like rebound or anything like that. If your shot doesn't go in, then it doesn't count. It hit his pad and then came back and hit his stick and then went in. So it was like super quick, so you couldn't tell in real time. So they literally had to drag the Florida players back out of their room. Half of them didn't even have their equipment on like fully anymore. Half of them were shirtless, sitting on the side of the bench, waiting to see if they needed to actually come out. And Toronto shot, scored, and then the Florida player needed to score to like continue the shootout, and he fucking missed the net. So Toronto ended up winning after they just lost 5 minutes before. So dude, it was wild.
That's
we were like
insane.
getting ready
That's
to leave
wild.
and shit. And on our way out, we like turned and the ref was like skating back out. We're like, oh shit, what's going on here? And he like said it was no goal, and everyone freaked out and everyone started like trying to run back to their seats. It was fucking chaos. But yeah, it was a really cool game. And then after we went to this bar, we were like, Coach Chippy knows a bunch of guys, and we were supposed to meet some guy at a bar. I don't know. He owns like a fuck ton of companies and is stupid rich, whatever. We were supposed to meet him at a bar for some reason. It's in the arena. So we were walking around this arena in like VIP areas that we definitely shouldn't have been in. Just, you know, trying to fit in, look like we own the place, whatever. And we got in this bar, hung out for a bit, and this guy comes up to us and he was like, "You guys don't have memberships to be in this bar. So we're gonna have to ask you to leave."
Membership?
And we were like, yeah, it's like a membership, yearly membership. And we were like, oh, we didn't even know there was a membership. Thought it was just like, you know, they
A
let
bar?
certain people in. They let certain people in. Well, it's like in a VIP area. And I thought once you're in the VIP area, you're good to go in this bar. So he's talking to us. He's like, yeah, you know, you guys are going to have to leave. And there was like 6 of us. So we're in our heads, we like talked. We're like, oh, we could probably just like all chip in a bit and just pay for whatever the monthly membership. Because you can have 4 guests. So, if, you know, 2 of us pay for the membership, pool our money together. We'll just stay in here and hang out. And we're like, oh, how much is it for the membership? He was like $240 a year. We're like, oh, $240? My friend's like, oh, no way, I have that like in my pocket. I'm down. Well, I'll just pay it. And he's like, no, $240,000 for the year.
Woo!
And we're like, dude, what
Where was
the
this at?
fuck? In the Maple Leaf Stadium in Scotiabank
Dear
Arena.
God.
Dude, it's like, it's so, it took like 25 minutes to walk to this fucking bar. It is hidden in this area and it's like ice level. Dude, this bar looked normal as shit. Looked like any nice, slightly higher end bar. Craziest part. So you pay $240,000 to have your membership there. Craziest part, the drinks and food are not included in that. You pay for your drinks.
Yeah,
is so we-
fucking
absolute
right,
horseshit.
dude.
So
That's
we
a no from me.
That's
dog.
we ended up
hilarious.
Yeah.
having a bill for drinks for like $450. We're like, what the fuck? Like, that's not even covered, dude. It's
What does
wild.
the 240 go to?
It just gets you in so you can sit
You
there
get
with
half
Free
every day
healthcare
of
in
the week.
Canada.
It goes to Justin Trudeau, buddy. No, I'm
It goes
kidding.
to the
Socialism
healthcare.
for you. There you go.
It's not Canada owned. It's just in the arena.
There you go, commies.
It was
There's your
wild.
commie
There was
government.
like there was really only like 4 other guys in there
That's
in
what
the
pays
whole
the
bar. And
salary
we
of
were
the
wondering
team.
we were wondering why it was so fucking dead. But
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
after
who
they told the
fuck can afford that? That's so
I-
It's
stupid.
insane, dude.
there was really 4 people in this massive fucking bar, like not including us or the guy that we, you know, got invited by.
Shocked.
So we're just like, yeah, I'm just get the fuck out of here. That shit's so stupid. So
That's very stupid.
240 grand a year to hang out with a couple dudes in an empty
To
bar.
go
Well, I
to a
assume
bar
that's like
And
your,
then
at the
pay for
stadium.
your own
Is that,
drinks.
and is
Pay for
that
your
bar
drink.
only open when there's games going on?
Yeah.
but can you see? Is it like actually like next to the
Absolutely.
ice, or like can you see
no,
the game?
it's where the Zamboni door is. All you can see the game on is a TV.
But you
Oh,
can't even see the ice from
240K,
there?
we get an up close of the
No, you
Zamboni
can't even
going
see
by.
the fucking game.
It's worth every penny.
There
There we go, clean the ice.
For 2 million loonies.
We're gonna see it 2 more times today. 2 more times.
It goes like 2 miles an hour by your window.
There's a little Make-A-Wish kit on the side too that you gotta look at while you drink your $240,000 cocktail.
let you drive
yeah,
it.
dude. It was
Well, that might be
wild.
worth
So we were like, yeah, fuck this place. We're just getting out of here. Like
That
I
is
just
insane.
I was not trying
You
to stay
can't
in
even
that
see
place
the
for a
ice
minute.
from there.
No, dude, that's what I was saying.
Bro.
Like, what it in my eyes, it would have been not worth it, but it would have been at least a little more justifiable if, like, because it was ice level. If you could see like onto the ice, like they had it
Yeah.
almost connecting the boards there, that would have been
They
sick.
had
That would
that
have
at
been
the
really
the
Cowboys
price-
Stadium. I know that.
nothing. You could not see anything.
That
The
is
price would be at
cold and
least
dark.
sort of justifiable if you could see the fucking game while
Also,
you're sitting there drinking.
Dude, the
Imagine the game's
TVs were
going on
fucking.
outside. Like,
The TVs were like the size of my monitors in there. Like they weren't big TV. Like you're not in there watching on a big, like beautiful 70-inch. You're like squinting at this little one above the bar. It's like, what is this fucking place?
Yeah, that's
It's
called them trying to
wild.
just bait dumb rich people.
No, I
That's
think
what
you
that
And
is.
they
stumbled
did.
into,
They
like-
baited 4 of them.
you were in the owner's like personal bar, and they just wanted you guys to get the fuck out. They were like, "It's
I
$250,000."
would- I would actually believe that. Like we figured that the guy didn't like us, and he just made up a number. That's what
Like-
That's what we thought. He just made up a really high number that it is per year, so none of us like had the money to. Because the one guy we were with was like pissed enough where I feel like if it was anything around 10 grand, he would have just fucking done it. I would not have joined him on that. I would have been fucking out of there. That's a
That's
scam.
crazy.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah, he
insane,
was
dude.
just yeah. The one dude we were with was pissed about it for some reason. I don't know. I didn't really know any of the other guys, but yeah, it was so
shit
fucking
crazy.
goofy.
That
Yeah, I
shit
never thought I'd
crazy.
get kicked out of a $250,000 a year bar.
That
But,
is insane,
re-
man.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that,
rest of the
I'm with
trip
Ethan.
was-
That sounds like a made up thing that the guy.
Oh
just
yeah,
didn't
no,
like you.
definitely. Yeah,
that
100%.
makes
There's just
sense.
like if the bar was again, if the bar had some sort of like crazy gimmick to it, I could understand it being worth that because Toronto's a very wealthy area. I could see them ripping off dumb rich people all day. I would do the
Especially
same if I
if you
owned it,
could
but like
see the game.
there was nothing. No, like
That's what really gets me, dude. You're at the
and you have to
fucking
have,
game.
but you have to have tickets to the game to go in there. That's what makes no sense. So you're buying tickets to a game and you can't even watch it. It's like
So
if
your
I was-
bar
the
membership
value?
doesn't include like a season pass or anything.
It doesn't
either.
include
Yeah.
drinks,
You're
food,
buying the game
tickets.
Think.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
Yeah,
value.
he was definitely lying. He had to
Yeah,
Bar could
they
be
had
like
to
on
have
the other
been.
side of town, and it would be the same experience.
Dude, yeah,
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
literally sit. You can sit in a bar anywhere in the world that has a leather seat, pay for your $20 cocktail. It's overpriced as fuck, and watch a little TV. And you're having. I could sit at home on my couch, and the TV's nicer,
Well,
the couch is better, and the drinks are just as good.
There's no
Yeah.
Zamboni though. That's, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Well,
true.
I didn't get
You
to
don't
say
get a
that. That's
Zamboni
why.
going by.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
it
true.
costs $240. You get to see the Zamboni slowly
Yeah.
whir by.
You pay
I should
for
get
one
the peg,
Zamboni.
that thing,
with your
for that
membership.
price.
Blarg, wasn't there
Yeah,
a
it's-
guy who was like the Zamboni driver and he was the emergency goalie? Or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, that happened a long time ago. That was the peak Toronto experience.
They had to bring him
the
into
l-
the game, right?
Yeah, two of the
Oh,
they played
shit.
against Carolina. So
Amen.
let's go you guys. Yeah, they played against
Lot of hockey
Carolina
down
and
here.
and both goalies got injured for Carolina. So they had to do what's called an emergency backup goalie where they have somebody who's just like usually they'll just write down somebody random that can play goalie. Like the odds of losing
He like played in
You're
high school or something.
the odds of losing your two goalies is like so fucking low that nobody really worries about who they write down.
Yeah.
But yeah, both their goalies got injured in the game, and they had to call a backup who's a Zamboni driver for the Leafs.
Damn,
So,
he's been waiting
the-
for this day.
Yeah,
his
so the
whole
Leafs
life.
He was
Zamboni
like
driver
sitting in the
had to,
crowd.
he had to suit up for the other team, not even for the Leafs. He suited up for the other team, and then
Oh, I
he
didn't know
got a
that.
shutout
Well,
out there.
how's
I
there
think
not
I'm
like
pre-
a? How's there not like a? What's the term for it? Like why wouldn't he just miss every puck on purpose? You know, like
I'm sure there's some sort of
Because-
contract you have
conflict
to
of
sign, I'm
interest.
sure.
or
Well,
something.
Yeah,
Right,
no, I'm
right,
sure
right.
there's some sort of
Also,
you
it's
know,
because it's
contract or
like it's your
something.
one chance to ever do that. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah, to
right,
actually
right.
play.
Of
Impress
course.
the coaches.
It's not like
I
they put him
think-
in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like in the middle of the season. You know,
yeah.
Right.
he didn't
It
get
was
a
wild,
shutout
though.
though. I think
I
he
thought
like,
he did. Did he? He might have let one in.
I think he
can't
let
remember.
one in, but they won the game though.
But regardless, they won. He was there for I think almost a whole third period, wasn't he? Or
I thought
like,
he got
close
put
to?
in the second.
It might have been the
Almost.
second. I can't remember.
I
but
just saw it like
it was
a
a
month
few.
ago
It was a
or
few.
something.
It was a few years
That is
back.
fucking insane.
But yeah, and
That
they
is
ended up
insane.
winning. So the Leafs lost to their Zamboni driver.
That
Which
sounds
is
like
just-
some shitty like Adam Sandler movie. Or
Yeah,
something.
literally.
It does. It really
is.
does.
Literally.
It really is.
Literally the plot of an Adam Sandler movie.
he's like the slightly like autistic or like disabled
Savant.
Zamboni driver, and he gets to go home.
Dude, they just put him in a wheelchair and with some pads on and sent him out there.
And he
They
just
like
kicks
find out
their
he has
ass.
like perfect coordination. They're like, he can't miss.
Like,
Yeah,
the
he gets
signs
like
were
a
there.
$10
When he was a
million
kid, he was-
contract with
he was like-
Carolina.
The signs were all there his whole life.
He was catching everything I threw at him.
Yeah, and then the Zamboni driver's like, well, I know the way the puck is gonna move because the way I shaved the ice on the Zamboni, I know the trajectory. Like,
Yes,
It's against the grain.
Oh, dude, somebody's gonna make
It's like
this
a
movie
putter.
rip it from us now.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you, the Zamboni plays a bigger role than you think. The way I clean the ice, there's like a whole.
When you're
lore
down on the
behind it.
ice, that's when you know, okay?
Yeah. Like, dude, we gotta make this
live
into
on
a
the ice.
movie, dude. Why have they not made that into a movie?
We
They
gotta
really
somehow
should.
fit.
We gotta pitch
somehow
that to
fit,
Adam Sandler, dude.
They'd be like, that
Phil
could never
Kessel's gotta
happen.
be in that.
It's unrealistic.
Have you
We
guys,
call it.
uh,
We'll call it Ice Boy instead of Water Boy.
Since we're talking
Zamboni
about
boy.
hockey, have you guys ever seen Phil Kessel? You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
no,
For the-
I'll look him up, though.
Phil Kessel is a 3-time Stanley Cup winner.
For the Penguins,
Uh,
right?
He's played Penguins, he's played Golden Knights, he's played Toronto, he's played Penguins. Who else has he played for? Coyotes. Yeah, he's played a ton of teams, and he's always been memed on. Just let me show you how this guy looks.
I'm looking at him right now. Yeah, he's the most average guy. Yeah, 36 years old.
Hold on, I gotta show you this image of him.
Yeah,
Is
that,
peak.
that looks like Guy 43.
Look at this one, with his fucking hot dogs in the cup.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
That
But
looks
he
like a
is-
guy. That's the kind of guy I want to fucking party with right
The
there.
Grizzly
Dude,
I'm
he
telling you.
is
I
he is
guarantee that
memed
dude
on
gets
so
down.
hard. Everyone calls him shit in like the league. Like everyone clowns on him. He's just made fun of nonstop. But he is somehow he's like a little worm that just gets tossed around and ends up on Stanley Cup teams. It's been the third time now. He just won with Vegas last year, and they played him like one shift of the whole playoffs. So he just showed up, got paid, ate a bunch of hot dogs, and got his name on the Stanley Cup for the third time. He is a fucking king.
That sounds like a
So-
G,
He's,
dude.
he's
So
a
we-
smart guy.
So we gotta get him. We gotta get him in that movie as well.
Oh, 100%.
We need
He
Yeah,
can be the
Phil
star.
Kessel.
He'll be
What-
sitting in the crowd, and they fucking call him in.
No, he's the guy that you just cut to one time of him sitting there eating a hot dog, like, "Come on, let's go." Just going,
It's like a cool cameo.
I
yeah,
could
a
score
little
on him.
cameo. What position does he play?
I don't know what he plays. Well, right now he plays for nobody. Nobody's signed him yet this
He
year.
plays
He's on,
amateur golfer.
Dude, they basically, so the last couple of years, he's been basically he's a free agent. And then right before playoffs, somebody will grab him and just throw him on the team just because why the fuck not? There's no salary cap in playoffs. Why not throw a 3-time Stanley Cup winner Phil Kessel on your team?
Little
So
veteran presence
so
there.
he'll probably end up
Morale
out there. But
booster.
dude, he was getting paid so much in his career for a while. He was making like 7 mil a year at one point, 5 mil, 5 mil, 3.5, just for doing fucking nothing. He just
hanging
shows up,
out.
eats hot dogs, weighs 20 pounds more than he's supposed to, and just dicks her. He's a fucking hero.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's
That's-
like the John Daly of hockey.
I always
That
said,
sounds
dude,
like the perfect life.
if I could, I would want to be a punter in the NFL. Just make a few million a
Oh,
year, and you don't have to like.
Mm.
You're not making kicks. Like the game doesn't ever come down to you. You just need to punt the ball really far.
Send it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah, and
just
you don't
make a
get
few
the head
million a
trauma
year.
everyone else gets. Yeah, you just get the money,
That's
no head trauma.
smart.
You don't have
No
to start
injuries.
punching your wife at
If-
32.
I want to be the dude that's like jacking off all the NFL players when they get injured.
Excuse me?
I know what
I
you're
don't-
talking about, dude.
You know the
I've seen
guy-
those videos. Yeah.
They're
Dwight
always
Howard?
sitting there like, oh, and there's a guy on the other side of him going like to his thigh or something.
Yeah, like rubbing his
Oh,
thigh.
yeah,
and it looks
the
like
little
he's jerking him
massage.
off.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's jerking him.
they got like the gun, the vibrator gun.
Yeah, a little Theragun up the ass.
Yeah,
Sports medicine team. That's what that is.
Yes, sir.
and you have to go to
Said that
college to do that.
probably.
Funny enough,
Wild.
you got to pay the government
to-
if you want to do that.
Going to college to yak off a guy on the football field.
I love
Yakinese.
sports stories like that. Like who was the I can't remember his fucking name. The guy who was a janitor for the Braves.
Evan
And he
Gaddis.
Evan Gaddis, and he tried out for the fucking team and made the team.
Really?
Was
Oh,
he,
yeah.
was he a catcher?
He
What
played.
position
He was
did he
utility. I think he played like left field, but he was just a fucking like meathead, dude. He just didn't wear any gloves or anything. He was just like bald
Oh my, he just
No,
raw dog
he's
that
he's
shit.
pretty buff.
and just
Yeah.
fucking smacked the ball. And he
Just one of those
Damn.
big dudes, fucking long ass beard. Who does he play for now? He plays for the
he went to the Astros, but I think he might be
Yeah.
done. He was old when they found him, dude. He's like in his 30s. I think that guy was homeless at one point too. See, he's
Well,
got like a crazy
he was
story.
a janitor, right, for the Braves, and
Yeah.
then he just
That's crazy.
He fucking like tried out for the team.
Yeah.
How do you just try out for the
There's
team?
another movie.
I don't know.
I don't know
I
if
guess
he
maybe
worked
he was
his
like-
way
he was-
up. I don't know if he was actually a janitor when he made it onto the team, or if he had like started as a janitor and like maybe worked his way up a little bit. I don't know.
Or maybe he
Huh.
was just cleaning the field on a good day. And they're like, "Hey, you want to come hit some balls?" And they're like, "God damn, this dude can hit."
Yeah.
Just there at the right
They
time.
just showed up and he was out there just hitting them 450.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Yeah, stories like that are fucking cool as
Yeah.
shit.
How would
They're
you like
they're
millions
wild.
of dollars tomorrow? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, sorry, I started to sound like an AI guy. That's my
Yeah, you
fault.
did.
I didn't know if that was you or not.
You dumbass! You don't have $1 million now?
Would you like $1 million today or 5 million next year?
I got to see LeBron play. That was cool. Went to a
I saw that.
Pistons game. Yeah, they're on they're on a 16 or 17 game losing streak now. The Pistons. So I just went there to
They suck
watch them
dick, dude.
watch them get absolutely walloped. But yeah, it was cool. LeBron is actually absurd. It's like he's playing a different game than everyone else.
I want to go to
He
an
was-
NBA game, dude. I bet that
Dude,
was.
he was putting out like 30% effort, and then you could see whenever he wanted to score a basket, he would just like score a basket. Like he'd just walk around everybody like they're not even there. Like he would
Like he's
just
playing with a
slightly
bunch of
jog.
fourth graders or something.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Damn.
he broke the record for points, so now every point he gets is just adding to his record.
Yeah.
He's actually just insane.
Yeah, they
at-
showed a
at
picture
basketball.
of Kareem. They're like, second most points in NBA history. It's like, dude, that's so
Yeah.
disrespectful. I feel like that dude was like the best player for so long.
Well, now we got LeBron. Dude,
Yeah.
I took a picture of him from where we were sitting, and he looked so fucking goofy. I don't know if you guys saw it. I posted
saw
on
your
Instagram.
picture.
That's the one I
Dude,
saw, yeah.
He looked so fucking stupid.
Is he
I
Pictures
don't
that
know.
you
or
sent
what?
us were hilarious.
he's a dude. Everyone is big as hell though. There was one guy that we were looking at him, so we weren't. I think we were row 13. I want to say, so we weren't super high up, decently close. And there was one dude. We're like, dude, that guy's got to be 5'7", 5'8". He looked tiny out there. We
All right.
googled it, 6'4". Well, I just mean like it gives you
In
an idea of
comparison.
how tall everyone
Yeah,
else
the
is.
perspective is
Because he
crazy.
literally, I would have guessed like 5'9" highest. He looked
That's
fucking
like when
tiny
Isaiah
compared to
Thomas
everyone
was
else.
playing, bro. They were like, he's the shortest guy today in the NBA. He looked like a child. He was 5'10".
Yeah, literally.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that's.
And
it's
he looked like
insane.
a
as shit,
kid
to
out
be
there,
fair.
bro. Like it was,
Yeah.
he was like below people's shoulder. He's like down here. He's
Yeah.
like 5'10".
Damn, boy. I'd look like the fucking ball at that rate.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit.
Probably wouldn't even notice while you're holding onto the ball. They just keep like throwing threes with you attached to it. LeBron would
Is
just
that a
be
legal
dribbling
move?
dude.
Wait, technically, if you picked my ass up in basketball and threw me and I dunked, is that a legal move?
I don't know, man.
that
I'm
traveling?
not a referee. I have no idea.
That's a good question.
I have
That
no
The
would-
person
clue.
is still
That would be
attached to the
insane.
basketball.
If you executed
there-
that, they'd probably just cheer for you. Like they wouldn't even be mad.
be
That's like what the
crazy.
Globetrotters do.
I was about to say the
literally.
only basketball thing I've ever seen is the Harlem Globetrotters. I did see those guys.
You saw the cool monkey video I sent you of the Phoenix Suns game.
I did see that. That was
Oh,
fun.
That was
yeah.
cool.
That was
That was
wild.
the best part of that game. I'm a Suns fan now because of that. Whenever I watch basketball, it's a Suns game every single time because the random gorilla as their mascot that makes no sense. Phoenix Suns. Let's do a gorilla. Like you'd think like
Oh,
something like
yeah.
a coyote or something like, you know, a roadrunner, something that's in that area native to that. No, just a gorilla.
You talking about the guy that does the trampoline, like the front flip or whatever?
He does
and-
trampolines. He
yeah.
went on one of those like what are the hoverboards, and he was just spinning at like 100 miles an hour in the middle of the court where there's like disco balls and lights on him. It was just insane.
That goes for it.
I
Just
remember
the
we
most
talked about
bizarre
this,
thing.
and I was just like,
Yeah.
"What a job! Like, what a career!"
Yeah, how do you
to
tell
leave
people
behind.
you're the Phoenix Suns gorilla?
Once again, they probably went to college, did communications and all.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to go to college.
Did you see the Jaguars mascot, dude, in the NFL?
Is it a jaguar?
Yeah, but he fucking bungee
Okay.
jumped off the top of the stadium before the game.
What the hell?
They're like,
Why are
welcome
mascots
in,
doing
everyone, to Jacksonville, Florida. This guy's fucking diving off
Okay,
the
yeah,
light pole.
Mascots
Yeah.
are out of control. They need to be
Like,
stopped.
I thought they just kind of walked around and handed out like Coca-Cola to children or something. I didn't know
I would
they
just want to
actually
shoot
did
the
wild shit.
T-shirt
Well,
gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say at
Yeah.
any baseball game I've ever been,
Oh.
they just shoot the T-shirts in the crowd.
Dude, I watched a
That's it.
guy get
Exactly.
executed by a T-shirt gun in New York. Dude,
He was
so
beheaded?
Is ISIS like down bad on artillery?
normally they like they
Put
shoot
it on
him up in
Twitter.
the crowd. They like shoot him up in the crowd and whatever. They got the big ass gun. This guy was looking up and some guy screamed right below him and he just slowly points it at him and just blasts him with the T-shirt. He was like
Headshot.
4 feet away,
Should've get
and he
gold
just,
camo on his gun.
dude, he just ate that shit. He just took the full T-shirt to the brain.
Dude, that
It was-
reminds me.
I was crying.
I just played in a tournament the other day, a golf tournament, and they usually have like a AR or something that will shoot a
Shoot
golf
the golf ball. Yeah, yeah.
I heard it going off and I was like, oh, they have one of those again. Bro, they had a cannon. Like an actual like PVC rigged up cannon. This ball, they said, could fly 520 yards.
Oh my god.
That's
That
not
is a
bad.
weapon. That is a
Drive 'em
fucking
apart,
weapon.
baby.
It would
That is a
actually
weapon,
kill
dude.
them.
You're
That
gonna
is a
kill
weapon.
Bro, that would go through your body.
Imagine being on
That's
the
like more dangerous than a real cannon.
It's just,
Yeah,
it's just a gun. It's just a gun.
The guy was like, yeah, I've seen it. It went 520 one time, and that wasn't downhill or anything. 520.
Imagine being on a par 5 putting and some asshole just hits you from 500 meters or 500 yards away with a ball. You have no
different
idea where it
course.
came from. You just hear like a distant gunshot. Just
Dude,
getting
that is
fucking
such a
smashed.
long way.
Yeah. And like 5 seconds later, you just get right in the head and die.
Go
I
hard,
shot
though.
my-
How is that safe to shoot anywhere? That's insane.
Dude, it's got a trigger. You like put it right at your stomach, and it's got a trigger. And the guy was like, just make sure it's straight up and down. Instead of like, if you hold it sideways, it'll fucking curve like really hard.
Why the fuck would you ever hold it
Imagine-
sideways?
Yeah.
He's trying to look cool.
Dude.
It'll like land on a next hole over or
300,
something.
yeah, 300 yards slice to just crack somebody in the skull with. Insane.
Mine
Man,
went,
they need to make it where you can
380.
light a fucking little string and then you shoot it or whatever. Just
You look like a meteor. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like an actual cannon.
yeah, the string
Oh.
on the back of a cannon. I don't know, dude.
Ethan, have you been hit by a golf ball yet in your endeavors? Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you're shaking. Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you take that one?
Earlier this year, I was sitting in the golf cart, and my friend was to the left of me, and we were playing at a nice course too, actually. And it hit off the toe of the club,
Yeah.
And I was literally like, it was almost impossible for someone to hit you, but it actually hit the golf cart first. So I was like, if he's hitting one way, like I was like facing him, you know what I mean? Like I was right there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And it hit off the toe, hit the golf cart, hit the bill of my hat, and then hit a lady's house who was outside. She's like 80 something years old. She's like, what the hell? And dude, it hit her house. My friend just drove away.
That's wild. I got one of the elbow on a practice swing. We still have no idea where it came from. Nobody like fessed up to it. Nobody came looking for their ball. It was like probably a month and a half ago. It was like towards the end of the season. And I was just sitting on the tee block talking to my friend. I just had my wedge out as par 3. And I was just like practice swinging and talking to him. And it didn't hurt at all. It's like like felt it like this and I looked and I was like, you throw your ball at me? Because like it didn't hurt. Like I thought I don't know. I didn't think it came from a golf club because that would have stung.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm holding my ball. And we were just like looking around, like, dude, did somebody just toss it at us?
It was
or some
someone in
shit?
South
Like,
Carolina with a
dude.
cannon just aiming
Yeah,
it
That might
straight
have
up.
been me.
so we were 520 yards away. We heard a gunshot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was so
That's
odd. I just
wild.
picked up the ball. Yeah, it was a TP5, so I just grabbed it. I was like, all right, I guess I'll take that ball now. It's free, but yeah, I don't know. It was so odd. Nobody around us at all. It was the end of the season, so like nobody's playing. It was just basically empty golf course. So I imagine it probably just hit off a tree and went flying somewhere and hit me. But yeah, it was just odd.
Or the guy was like, he saw it and he was like,
yeah,
there's only
he's
one
like,
other
"I'm
guy
not
on the
going
course,
over
and I just
Yeah,
hit
I'm
him.
not going out there.
getting
I'm
the hell
not.
out of here."
I'm not beating with it.
I broke
I put
someone's
a-
window whenever I played golf in high school
Oh, that's fire.
on a golf course, and I
Hell yeah. Did
I thought
you
that I was
fess
gonna
up
be.
to it?
I mean, I had to. It was like we
He
were
is
in
right now.
teams. We were the only people on the golf course. I'm pretty sure. And I like drove the ball down the fairway, which I was like surprised that I was able to do. 'Cause I'm not very good at golf, and I think I was, dude. I never knew what to use, like what club to use. I was always asking other people,
Pick a random one.
and I think I used like a pitching wedge, like halfway down the fairway, because I have no idea what club to use.
Yeah.
And I just sent this ball like straight up in the air, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Because it was like one of those courses or one of those holes where the
Dog leg.
yeah, where it kind of
Yeah,
curves, and I just hit it straight dead ahead.
What are you guys saying at all at any point here?
Golf.
Yeah.
Dog leg
Dog
golf
leg,
hole
yeah.
is one that starts straight and turns whatever,
Okay.
right or left.
Yeah,
I-
it was
I did
like
not know
turning
that.
Basically
left.
shaped like a boomerang.
He
or
was
something.
swinging with
Yeah.
a dog leg to hit the ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little chihuahua just
He was
Wrapped
hitting a chicken
around
egg
it.
with a dog leg.
I never know which dog leg to pick when I'm golfing. I
The 7.
And I just broke this window, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Because I thought I was gonna be in trouble. I had no idea, and they were just like, "They live on a golf course. They know what can happen. Keep going."
yeah, they have to have
Yeah.
specialized
All
insurance
right.
for it.
You'll
Yeah,
see
like
some
you're not
houses that
liable
have
at all.
holes. I've seen houses they got like, if they're on the right side of a tee box and there's like, they have vinyl and there's like 15 holes in the vinyl. It's
yeah.
like,
fucked.
Oh yeah.
And
at
I was
that
just like,
point,
of
you just don't even
course.
try to fix it anymore.
Yeah, I was just like, of course I hit that window, dude. I mean, it was like so perfect. Like if the window could have been the hole of the of the golf
be
course
insane.
or the hole that I was on, it would have been
Dude, you'd be
fucking
Roy
perfect.
McIlroy.
Yeah, and it was so classic. It was just like, I was like, fuck. It's like imagine someone was in that room and they just
Right, yeah,
fucking
I was-
shit themselves.
Well,
Scared the tits off that
there's
woman.
another one. I feel like they'd be used to it. Also,
Yeah,
like all
probably
the
used to it.
signs, just fun fact for all the listeners who if you ever play golf, all the signs that say you are liable for property damage if you hit somebody else's shit, you're not. That's the golf course's fault for not having netting. So don't ever offer
So
to pay
go
them
ape
for
shit.
fixing things. Yeah, don't offer to fix. I mean, I'm sure if you do it on purpose, that's that's a whole nother story. But yeah, if
They'd
you
find
actually hit like a wicked
negligence or
slice
whatever.
or something, yeah, if you ever hit slice it or duck hook into somebody's home, it's not your fault. They gotta have nets
Yeah,
up.
if you're
And-
playing
Yeah, duck
golf,
hook.
I mean that's
Duck
not fair.
duck hook. It's when you hit it off the toe of the golf club and it goes straight and then barrels right.
Well, I think I
Like
hit
duck
mine
hook.
perfect. I just
you
I'm
probably-
so,
yeah, you probably
I'm so
suck her real good.
stupid. I'm so stupid that I don't know what club to use. That I probably fucking
You're
did
supposed
amazing.
to duck hook it, man.
When you're on
He's
the
using
dog
the wrong
leg, you're supposed
dog
to duck
leg.
hook it, bug.
Dog leg duck hook.
Using the wrong dog leg.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta have
what it
that Great
was.
Dane. All right.
Using the Labrador leg.
We have a
Oh,
meeting
man.
9 minutes ago, but does anyone have anything else they want to talk about?
Poop.
Pooping.
Feel free. Well, then go
I
ahead.
I
Use
like
code
it.
Goons by Gamer Subs.
If you want. I'm just kidding.
And
I
I
think
think
that's-
everyone wants to that's listening right now.
I think
Mhm.
you will do it.
Yeah, you
I
should
think you
do
will
it.
too. If you're not a fucking coward, you'll do it.
It'll kill you.
That's right.
It'll kill you.
It'll
You'll
kill
die.
you good. You'll die.
Fair
That's
enough.
all.
I'm convinced.
Go download on Spotify, please. We must overtake Coco Melon. I'm tired
If
of
we
them
don't
motherfuckers.
overtake Coco Melon,
I don't even know if we're above them or not, but fuck Coco Melon.
They have a podcast?
Yeah.
I don't even have any.
I don't know
have
what
you
they
guys
would
listen to
do.
Coco Melon podcast? I'm gonna listen to it right now.
I
I'll give a
refuse.
live-
Don't
I'll give
do
a
not
live
listen
Coco
to it.
Melon.
Bark!
I'll give a live
You're
Coco
giving
Melon.
You will be
Views to
removed
enemy!
from the Goons if
I'm-
you listen to it.
I'm confused on who are their listeners.
Fuck if
Dude,
I know.
six,
Who are
seven
our
year olds.
listeners?
Soup. They have 3
Autistic
million listens a
21 year
month.
olds.
They have
They have
3 million
three-
listens a
a
month.
month.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Is it,
dude.
All right,
is it
hold
an
on.
actual podcast though?
Okay,
I'm
we need you
confused.
guys to start watching our podcast like 8 times a week. Everyone listening?
Leave it on.
Yeah, go to bed to
Dude,
it.
where's their podcast? They just have songs. I'm listening to Wheels on the Bus.
They didn't invent that.
Maybe we
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
that
do
goes
that.
hard.
Wheels on the bus, going round and round.
Yeah, we're musical.
round and round.
Yo.
Hold on, it's kind of.
There you go.
Play Wheels on the
Maybe
Bus.
they'll
on the
play
piano,
that song, dude. That could work. They'll put that in
Ooh.
there.
True.
Oh,
Dude,
little beat
can't play
switch.
Wheels on the Bus on the
All right.
piano and it shows.
All right, you know what? Coco Melon is better than Lagoons. I'm just gonna say it.
There you
That's
go.
why Coco Melon has 3 million and we're stuck where we are.
That's right. Need more music. All right.
All right,
Thanks
goodbye.
for listening,
Something.
everybody. See y'all
Very
next
nice.
week.
You know, we have a saying in our family: use sports, don't let sports use you. Hi, it's Jeff Merrick from 32 Thoughts, the podcast. Are you a sports parent, rep sports, travel sports, whatever you call it? If you're like me, you know that one of the great joys of having your kid or kids play sports is travel. You know, our families use sports to see different parts of the world, meet new people, and stay in a number of different places. Recently, we've started using Airbnb. The kids love it because it feels like a sleepover at a new friend's house, while my wife and I enjoy more space. You know, we have a saying in our family: use sports, don't let sports use you. Hi, it's Jeff Merrick.
Bad.
They're all
You're
bad.
kicked off-
This
you're kicked
podcast
off
is
the
bad.
leader.
My
But that
asshole
one
is
was
bad.
like
Not our
worse
proudest
than normal.
intro.
Welcome back
Yeah,
to
that
the
one was like
Fang
worse
Tang.
than.
You know, we have a saying in our family: use sports, don't let sports. You know, we have a saying in our family: use sports, don't let sports use you. Hi, that really comes in handy for baseball trips. A little extra money to cover some costs, right? We have friends who so discover the joys of skiing in addition to travel hockey. For baseball trips. Trust me. In fact, it was on a baseball trip last summer when my wife sent me a text after the first night saying, "Do you think we could do this?" Look, if you've a little extra money to cover some costs, right? We have friends who travel south every winter and they air days.
Rata. Welcome back to the. Welcome back to the.
Am I speeding down the highway?
Welcome back to the ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Back to the.
Dog panting type beat.
Back to the. Welcome back to the goddamn. Welcome back to GD. GDP, the
that one
Great, Great,
sucked
Great
ass.
Depression British.
That one was bad.
They're all
You're
bad.
kicked off-
This
you're kicked
podcast
off
is
the
bad.
leader.
My
But that
asshole
one
is
was
bad.
like
Not our
worse
proudest
than normal.
intro.
Welcome back
Yeah,
to
that
the
one was, like,
Fang
worse
Tang,
than
Fang
usual.
Tang, Tang. There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
That's just-
redeeming it.
yeah.
Here we
Just
go.
say
Uh,
that, bud.
Who
we
is
have a-
Welcome
this
back to
guy
the
in the corner?
Ham
We have a pink
Sunday.
guest on. We're gonna talk about that
Who's-
little guy down there.
Who is it?
Whose
I wonder
skin
who
is
it
that?
This is
Okay,
Pink
guess
Gradient.
whose forehead that is.
This is Pink Gradient Man. This is true final
Whose
form.
skin is that?
Unhealthy skin.
Lock your
man.
answers in now.
Yeah,
in the
leave a
comments.
comment right
Who is
now,
it?
and
In
then
the
This is what your
comments.
forehead looks like on 12 months of pure Mountain Dew.
dude, this is like one small bump. Ignacy has just been going
Yeah,
in
roasted.
without his pimple. Dude, why don't you do your face cam like this?
Just forehead.
You'd have
All
to
right,
just
next week.
sit so steady.
Next week I'll zoom in on a random part of my body and you'll never know what
Okay.
it is.
It's gonna be
It's
butthole.
gonna be balls.
It's
Ooh,
it's
butthole
gonna
would be.
it,
Butthole's very obvious, though. Like,
Yeah.
or like the leg fold.
You need to put a webcam
You
on your
could
phone and do a
probably
foot
move.
cam. I feel like people would like that.
I don't
Do you
really
have
want
a
to
black
look at.
hand? What was that?
Black hand.
What?
Show your hand again, Blarg. Oh, why does hand look black? Editor,
Are you?
What the
No, dude's
Can we
having
get a replay on
schizo-
that?
Dude's having a schizo moment.
your hand looked black as shit when you brought it down.
What are you, dude? I think you
editor,
need to go back
editor,
to get
show
eye
it.
surgery again. Seeing that
I
fucking,
don't-
you're seeing
I
Bob.
don't know. That was fucking. I don't know what the hell just happened there.
You're the one with the black hand. I don't know, dude.
I have a black hand. All right.
We can move on from black hand. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Do we want to talk about the thing first? The thing that's on my head, or do you want to talk about that
so,
later?
I don't know
Talk
if you
about
noticed, but he's got something on his head. And it says
Goon's
Goon.
hat.
Look at
It's
And
got
also,
Goons.
dude, show the Goon's shirt.
Yeah.
He's not wearing it. That's
show
not
your
Goon's
face.
merch. Yeah, wow, that was.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry, that's a hoodie. It's all the same though. It's the same design.
Same design
There's
on the
also,
hoodie.
yeah, woo, design.
Turn that bitch around.
Yeah, look at that. It's got a little. It's got a little. It's got a little guy on it. Look at that. This guy.
Oh my
that's,
goodness,
that's,
that's so scary.
that's
skull
Mr.
guy.
Goon.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
the
Mr. Goon.
What is
Senor
this?
Goon.
What does this say again? Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Look, probably something
It's
along that line.
audio-
That or it's like
audio
ISIS
recording.
propaganda.
Yeah.
Does that say?
It's just me saying the N word 3 times in a very fast
What is
session.
what is that? What is the scary snake riding?
Actually, I think it's Big Chungus.
Okay.
Wait, there's a literal
Very
translation
valid.
of Big Chungus into arrow time. There's
So
no-
yeah, somebody's gonna wear that to Saudi Arabia and just get arrested immediately.
Oh yeah, if you live in Sandland, don't wear that.
Okay. I was waiting for what you were gonna call it.
Yeah, I was too. I'm very impressed.
I was gonna do an Arabic like singing, but I don't know. I'm still a little bit congested from COVID, so
Save
my
the band.
microtones are
Oh,
just
so
not
you
there right
picked-
now.
So you picked the more metered approach and then explained where they live
Yeah.
as that. Good for you.
If you live in an area where they can read that,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you could have gone about that without saying like the Sandland.
I think it's kind of cool.
Sounds like a shitty amusement park.
Sounds like a Mario level, honestly.
Yeah, I guess Sandland. Oh.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
guy.
hey,
Oh,
there you go.
hello.
There's the
There
little
he
guy I
is.
was looking for.
There
That's
he
making it
is.
less
Yeah.
racist.
Is it?
If you look like this, let us know what a shirt says. I don't know.
If you look like this,
Yeah.
adopt me, because you probably have trillions of dollars.
You know, there's like normal Arab guys, right?
Huh?
No, no.
Like, there's ones that like aren't oil princes, like like me, not an oil prince. My family. I don't personally know any oil princes. There's
I
like,
don't believe that for a second.
You mean
There's,
to
like,
tell me that there
regular
are normal
brown guys.
people?
I know you know an
Normal?
old princess though.
no, I wish that'd be kind of sick. I'd probably marry her than kill her for her money.
Based.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I would
Damn.
do the same
The
thing.
fastest track to financial freedom.
that's what I was saying.
Marry an
Just
oil
gotta find
princess,
somebody-
kill her.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
For Mr. T-Bird over there. Are you
Dude,
gonna?
they're supposed to guess who it
is it-
was.
It's just like anybody's not gonna be able to tell by
My
his
neck
voice.
is hurting.
You could probably like
could
not
zoom out.
be that zoomed in anymore.
I don't know. I like how intimate this is.
I don't feel any intimacy going on.
I feel
I
like
don't.
this is
I
like-
don't. I don't
like,
either.
I feel like the POV of I'm an ant and you're talking to me, but like, you're.
Would I be
little
really
bit low.
loud if you were an ant?
Yes.
I feel like I'm watching
Oh,
a
that's
mini
awesome.
lad video.
Why?
No.
Why you keep talking about mini lad?
Big forehead.
Oh, okay, man.
I thought you were just. I thought you were just airing it out. Something about Tux that we didn't know. It's like that's kind of.
No.
It's kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah, I'm bringing you on this
Yeah.
podcast to expose your bitch ass.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I gotta find the setting.
Okay. Well, what were you gonna ask?
I've never
him,
used
Nasty?
OBS. Yeah. What were you gonna ask me?
I was gonna ask you if you were gonna zoom out.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, that's a good question.
there we go.
there he is. Now
There
he's
he
there.
is.
Now he's
The
very
bird.
Look
far.
at this
Hey.
beautiful man.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this.
Check out my
gorgeous-
Goons merch right here.
gorgeous-
I have it.
Looks good.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
sure to
it
buy
is.
it.
Yep,
Put it
there
in.
it is. Editor,
Yep.
put a PNG.
Check out my hat. You see it? Look at that. It says Goons
Okay,
on the
that,
top.
you're moving too much. Editor, just it doesn't have to
Yeah.
follow.
I'm
him.
sorry,
Just put a
I
PNG
can't-
of a hat near him.
Yes,
general
please.
area.
Not
Take
even
a
thinking
screenshot.
about
Motion
this.
track it.
Damn it, dude.
Don't do that. We don't pay you enough
Yeah,
to do that. I
keyframe
don't
the
think we do.
entire
Do we?
podcast.
Sorry, don't
That would
motion
be
track it. Keep it static. Make it look stupid. I'm moving all the time, yet the hat is not. How am I doing that?
Whoa.
Tux, I have a
Magic.
question for you, and you can
Okay.
totally not answer it if you want to.
Okay.
How big is your cock? I'm joking. No,
way.
that's not the question.
No way.
I'm joking.
We can get into that
No,
right
no.
now. That's fine. So basically,
No.
Okay.
How big is your cock and
Don't
scrambled eggs?
don't let him
All right, dude.
do this.
The sacred
All right,
holy.
we
But what
need
if
to-
this
we
is
need-
something I've been
we
wanting
need-
to talk about?
We need
like,
to teach
privately?
him how to talk to guests. He's very bad at this. People come on and he either asks them about their dick or or their shit immediately.
Ooh,
Not
do
like,
you have
you
any
know,
weird
what's-
shit stories?
That's the Goons podcast.
Do you have
No.
any? Do you have any crazy shit stories?
We've already been through this.
Really?
I got none. Nope. I have a very
were
normal
on the
relationship
podcast
with
one time.
shit.
Do you wanna start one now?
No. I've already
Yeah.
said
Duke,
everything
you
I
could-
need to
you
say.
could shit your
I'm good.
pants right now.
No.
If you really cared about the
I
goons, you
s-
would poop your pants right now.
Looks
I
to me
was-
like you're wearing a lot of toilet paper.
But
right now.
hey, this is a nice shirt. I pooped before we started, so I don't have any poop left. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
did
you
do
did
that.
shit. Yeah.
I did.
You did. Yeah, you
I
told
shit
us
for
about
quite a
that.
long
Makes
time.
sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little TikTok
Thanks
time.
for watching. So like on Spotify.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's
That
fun,
is,
though.
that's
Fastest
everything I
podcast
have to
ever.
offer. I'm actually gonna head out now. I've said all I needed to say on this podcast. We're good.
Okay, my real question.
Oh, your real question. Okay.
I was actually going to ask you a question. Yeah. What nationality are you? Just out of curiosity.
Penguin.
White's not a nationality.
Not
Are you just
particularly.
pure white? Or what are you, Italian?
No,
gotta be
I'm
Italian.
Italian. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
You're Italian? Yeah, I guess
Uh-huh.
I could see it. Look at the hair,
Yeah.
the eyebrows.
Yep. Oh, you want to see
The
my leg hair?
handsome
No, you
face.
don't.
Yeah.
Yes, I
You
do.
have a
No.
leg hair?
Yeah.
I feel
Yes,
like
I
I've
do.
seen your leg
Show
hair.
us
Yes,
the
I
leg.
do. Well, because it shows how Italian I am very easily.
Does
You
it
know what I
have an
mean?
Whip it
accent?
out.
Do you look like Sasquatch?
It's just got a
from the
bunch of
waist down?
pepperonis
I
all
do.
over it.
Look at this.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
Yeah.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Looks like somebody dropped kielbasa
I look
on like
like-
a floor.
I look like a completely different person.
Yeah, that's like you got gorilla leg.
I do.
Yeah.
I
That's
do.
kind of badass though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I know.
kind of cool.
I
feel like
can't.
there's, like-
I'm not flexible enough to pull my leg up on screen, but I have like extremely minimal leg hair.
I
like,
feel
that
like that's
sucks.
like a bigger dude thing. Like I feel like
It is,
most
yeah. I think it's,
people that like that just have
That's
no
true.
hair.
when you're fat,
See,
you're
that
like
sucks
less
though,
hair, yeah.
because if it's ever cold for you, like my leg hair, I don't ever have to wear like pants because my leg hair
Does
like
your
insulates enough.
ass match
yeah, but I
the
have
calves?
I have the fat cap that
That's
keeps me
nice.
insulated.
Let's go.
It does. It very
I
much
wonder
does.
why larger people have less hair. Is there lore to
I
that?
don't know. It's gotta be
Uh,
some kind of chemical thing. Because I have like almost no armpit hair.
Oh,
That's
can't
really-
I
relate.
feel like that's kind of lucky.
Cannot
Yeah, I got some.
I
I got
agree.
some.
Yeah, my
I got
armpits,
jungle pits.
My armpits take like a while to stink. Like they don't.
Although for being brown, I feel like I'm a lot less hairy than I should be. Like you should see my dad. Dude, he looks like
I'd
a
like to.
bush you found in the forest. Like just
Really?
he is covered in hair. Yeah, just a whole heap of it. Big old hairy brown guy.
Oh,
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think because he married the whitest woman I've ever seen. Tux just did a little.
just
I
horizontal
did.
flip.
180,
I
that's
realized that when I reset my camera, it was the wrong way. Now I'm
Okay, so here's the weird
facing
thing.
the right way.
When you do virtual camera through OBS, it flips
Mhm.
your camera for yourself for some reason.
Oh, I know.
So right now
It's
you're
very
flipped.
weird.
You're the opposite for us. You're
Yeah,
flipped.
actually, it's like wait, because
You're
I'm
backwards.
giving. Fuck. I mean, I need to go back then.
You're fucked.
Just go by whatever that shows on your OBS screen, not on.
Oh
Discord.
my god. Oopsie daisies.
Oh yeah, mine are opposite. I don't. It's
There
fine.
we go. Okay,
Everything's
so I'll.
Yeah, you're
yes.
normal now.
Okay.
I've been
It do
opposite for
not
like 2
matter.
years. Like yeah, this.
No, you're right.
What the?
I can
fuck?
read Goons. Goons is legible for me on your hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
normal
okay,
for me.
cool, perfect then.
You chill
Oh, it's
out.
Yeah,
very
it's just
legible.
because
I'm,
I
for
back,
some-
agree.
I'm backwards on Discord for me.
Yeah, on Discord
But whatever.
everyone's backwards. I'm the same way. I don't know
Yes.
why, but on it just flips it for some stupid reason.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
What a dumb little thing.
God, I
guess
hate
that's
cameras.
how mirrors work, right?
So stupid.
It's
Mirrors,
not even
because
hate
it's
them
not
all.
even
Fuck
cameras.
them.
It's a
Mirrors work?
Discord problem. Discord just flips it for some
Mhm.
reason.
I don't know.
That's actually true. It is a Discord issue.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, these viewers or listeners are like, what? Shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
there's
Talk
a
about
whole lot
something
of
else.
nonsense.
Spotify
Anyway, did
loving
anyone,
this.
anyone have anything interesting or fun happen in the last little while? Anything cool? Anything of news? Anything nasty gonna say? No. Man, this is why I like when Soup's here.
I mean,
He's usually got
I
something.
know
going
he's
on.
always got shit going on.
Yeah, I know. He just has shit on deck all the time.
He's kind of
He
he'd
does
be doing
things.
like
He
NPC
be doing
stuff.
shit.
He does
He's
absolutely.
like the definition of touch grass. He's always touching grass.
Touch
There's
grass.
grass always in front of him. Touch grass.
Holy fuck! Yeah, where I live, I don't even have that shit. I can't even go
Yeah.
touch
You can
go
grass
touch
if I
rock.
wanted
Go
to.
touch sand.
Touch rock.
stone.
Touch dirt.
Touch
Touch
sand. Touch scorpion
yeah, I can,
back.
yes.
Do you ever get scorpions like in your garage and shit?
I actually don't. Like
Yeah.
ever since I moved back here, I have not had any critters that are bad. And it's
Really?
good because I'm a fucking pussy. Cuz you know how like
I know.
the man thing is to like, you know, kill the bad
Yeah, like
the big bad.
swallow it and then
babies.
shit on its corpse.
Exactly. Like show that insect that you're a man.
Yeah,
I
you
am not
fucking tell
at
it.
all. I'm a bitch. I will scream
Yeah,
like a
me
little
too.
girl. And
I believe that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
Just-
glad I
don't
didn't give
know,
off
I
those
don't know.
vibes.
I believe that. I feel like the first time I met you, I was like, this guy screams when he sees a spider. You know?
Yeah, this bitch.
I
couldn't
feel
wrestle
like
a
that's
scorpion.
not
No
very
shot.
unreasonable. So I hope that you don't mean that in a
No!
Bless you, baby
in a
tender
bad
love.
way.
Wait, I just saw black hands.
See, black hand.
What?
Like when you move your hand in frame real fast and pull it out.
Oh, who's schizophrenic now?
Your other hand.
Huh?
Your other hand. I don't know. I just saw like a dark
See,
hand.
black
seeing
hand.
things?
You know, I've seen it 2 other times since you made fun of me, and I didn't want to bring it up, but I've seen it more than once.
It's like your camera just randomly decides to just make your hand dark.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I still haven't seen it. I feel so
why you
left
guys-
out.
I'm
Everyone
sorry,
watch
I judged-
Blarg the rest of the podcast.
Don't
sorry, I
watch
judged
it.
you, dude.
Call them out.
Oh,
Every
look at
time stamp in
crackheads
the
right
comments.
once in a while.
I don't know. I do not have a black hand. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah, you sneezed and your hand just came in a frame real fast and it just looked dark.
Yeah.
It was black. Yeah, he had a
I'm keeping
brown
my eye
hand.
on you the entire rest of the podcast,
Yeah.
Lark.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
not moving
If
my
you
eyes
click on
from
his
this
camera,
corner of
it'll
my
just
screen.
focus him. You'll be like the whole screen.
Oh my god, you're right. I don't even need to
I'm
like,
just
'cause I
not- I'm
can't
just
see
not
the
gonna
other
move
two, you
anymore.
fucks.
Now I'm insecure
I'm
about
basically
it.
only having a conversation with
Yeah,
Blarg
that's
this whole time.
Have his hands in his pocket the whole fucking
Hey,
podcast.
buddy. I'm not moving anymore. I don't feel comfortable lifting
I'm
my
staring.
hands up. if
You're
they're gonna be judged.
my entire
It's
monitor.
okay,
I'm
dude. If I had a
staring
black
at you.
hand, I'd be showing that shit off.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
It'd probably make my dick
Shit.
look way smaller when I jerked off, though.
I think it does it on its own.
We should mosey on to something else.
I agree. But the question is what should we mosey on to?
Mosey.
I don't know. I asked if anyone had anything cool, and everyone just kind of nothing.
We're all
cool. I
fucking
don't know.
losers. Do you think we do anything?
Well, Tux, how's your life been? Why don't you update
Yeah, we
the
haven't
viewers
talked
on
to you
where
in
have you,
forever.
where have you been? What have you been up to? What's going on with the world of Tuxbird?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows me, makes fun of me as the dude who doesn't know how to upload, forgets his YouTube password
That is
every
true.
other
He
week.
doesn't know
I
his
know
password.
You are
that's
that
very
guy.
valid.
I was
That's
there.
you, for
I
sure.
actually suffer from short-term memory loss. You're making fun of me for my differences, and I think
What's
that's a
9
little
plus
messed
10?
up. Not sure.
I knew it.
He's dumb as shit.
Took a break from YouTube, found myself, had a little sabbatical, met God, and now I'm back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's
You out here
intense.
praising Allah?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, that's a whole
Yeah,
lot of.
but
that's-
He meant
I took a
Zeus.
break from
you
YouTube,
met, you met
but I'm back.
God and decided to come back to YouTube. That's what you decided
Yes,
to do.
Where
it's
there is no
horrible,
God.
right?
I
Like
feel
you
like
mean
a
to
God
tell
would
me,
tell you to stay away from this hellhole.
you mean to tell me that there was nothing else of value that I could have done in my
Yeah.
life? God said, absolutely not. Go
no
back to make
greater
shitty
purpose.
YouTube
Go back-
content.
Yeah, funny meme video on YouTube.
Continue being the laughing stock of
Yeah.
everybody you play with.
Heavily
Correct.
edited
God
funny
told
moments.
me
That's your
that.
purpose.
Yeah, he told me that, and I'm back, and I'm here to listen to him. Living my life through him now. He told me to
Okay.
be unfunny on
Cool.
YouTube videos, so here I'm back,
So
baby.
no more butt fucking is what you're saying.
He did not
Little bit of
explicitly
butt
mention
fucking.
that.
Exclusively
It's
that. I
still
think
that's
you could
still
do-
on the
I mean,
table.
You
Yes.
could do a little bit of butt fucking.
You're right. He
Bible
even
says no
said-
butt fucking.
Bible also says no shrimp.
Deuteronomy 13:62. No.
Wait, they say
BS.
no shrimp in the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
No
shrimp.
shrimp.
I want shrimp. Is that bad?
That's what I'm
saying.
I don't want
I
shrimp.
don't know. It's just
I
like
don't
weird
want
to
shrimp.
mention like no gay sex and no shrimp. Everything else,
Yeah.
The only two things
I
that
don't
you can
really
do in
care.
this
That's
world.
up
that
to
you
you.
can't do.
Explode a cow with a dynamite. Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
commit
you would
arson. I
eat
don't
its
know, but you.
spine, no
If I
problem.
catch you eating a shrimp, I swear to God, you're in trouble.
If I see you bitch ass at Red Lobster, you're going to hell, boy.
You know, I've never actually been to Red Lobster before. Not once in
Oh.
my life.
It's
I went once and it was the most mid food I've ever had in my
What?
life.
mid seafood, yeah.
What is
Literally
that?
go
Is that
there,
like
eat Cheddar Bay
sacrilege to you?
biscuits and leave.
Yeah,
But the
cheddar
biscuits
Look
biscuits
how
are
white
unbeatable.
he is.
But the biscuits, well, yeah.
The biscuits are good, yeah.
What is actually what is the worst in your opinion either fast food or like chain restaurant franchise? What's your least favorite out of all of them?
Quiznos.
Okay, wow.
Quiznos?
Do those
Wow,
even
you're
exist
the-
anymore?
I know.
I
I
don't-
almost-
probably not because it fucking sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had,
Good
I had
riddance.
Quiznos once, and it was in college, and there's like this gas station that happened to have a Quiznos like inside of it. and it was like tiny. It was like this little cubicle of Quiznos in the back, and I was like, fuck it. It was like $5.99 for, a full ass sub. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm trying it. That shit was like, I make fun of Subway for having like wet, sweaty meat. Dude, it was literally dripping.
Oh yeah.
I had a dripping wet sandwich and there was no sauce on it. It was just soaking wet for no good reason. And
The
I was
fact
like, this
that
is
it's in a
not- I'm not
gas
eating the
station
rest of
is
this.
telling enough, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
really.
know. I should have known better, but like,
Some
I
gas
just
station
was
food's
like,
hard.
I'll give it a try.
Quiznos
Yeah,
is not
I
on
mean,
that list,
Bucky's,
bro.
I guess, is technically a gas station. Bucky's food goes crazy. You get like a chopped
Yeah,
brisket
Bucky's is like
sandwich. Oh my
world
God.
renowned though.
That's like a whole ass brand, like
Dude,
merch
yeah.
and everything.
But I bought so much Bucky's shit when I went to one. I got this little. Oh, where is he? Actually, I think he's upstairs. I got this little Bucky's popper. You put balls in his mouth and you squeeze them, and then the balls fly out of his mouth and they shoot 20 feet.
You could do that to
I
me.
am Bucky's, and I didn't even realize that.
We are
Maybe I
Buc-ee's.
am Bucky. This whole time I was Bucky.
And I never realized it. God.
I don't even know if you guys have them in the U.S., but I think my least favorite is Boston Pizza.
Never
You
heard
guys
of it.
have those there?
Nope.
Dude, fuck, I forget his name. He's some like
Is that like a
super
national
rich
chain or something?
douche. I think I don't know if it might just be Canadian. But
I know,
it's
but I
like,
meant like all over Canada.
yeah, it's
Oh,
everywhere.
okay.
But it's supposed to be like this like sports bar pizza place, and the pizza is fucking nasty. And dude, I got a chicken sandwich there. It was like eating like the chicken was like shardy, like it like broke into pieces.
Oh, shard.
Not
Yeah, I
not
thought you said
like shard,
shardy.
not shard, not shard from an ass, but like shardy.
Yeah,
like I
poop
bit
in it.
into it. It's like somebody microwaved it for 4 or 5 days straight, and it was like $18 for the sandwich and
Oh
fries.
my
It was
God.
fucking
Jesus.
dude. I
My
was
God.
so mad, and this was when I was in college too. So I literally had probably like $23 in my whole bank account. So between the meal and
Well
the tip, that
spent.
was like everything.
Yeah.
I was gone. Yeah,
Hmm.
I was so mad. That place was fucking garbage. I hated it. So yeah, Boston Pizza can burn to the ground forever.
Y'all ever had Wawa?
No, I think that's like an East
Wawa.
Coast thing.
Yeah, I had it when I
I've
was
never heard of Wawa.
in Maryland. But yeah, they got some pretty fucking good food. They got these potato
We're
wedges
talking
that
about
are like.
trash food though.
Well, we were talking about gas station food in general.
Oh, it's a gas
I was
station.
I was asking about like what's the worst food chain you can think of.
Oh,
what's your
okay.
least
I'm
favorite?
I'm back 2 topics. Sorry, my brain is catching up.
Yeah, that's okay.
The worst chain food? I don't know. Burger King's pretty gross. Burger King's always
Well,
been
Burger
fucking
King is
vomit.
very-
Burger King kind of slaps sometimes. Burger
No.
King.
Ain't no way.
You know, the one thing that kind of keeps me as like a little bit of a Burger King fan is that they're like
They
the
give you
only.
the little crown after you eat 4 burgers.
It makes me feel so good about myself. It does. I feel appreciated
No,
by them.
They even though it's not really like the food's technically not healthy, they're opposed to using like preservatives and ingredients and shit. No red dyes, no shit like that. Which is surprising. You think Burger King would be the one place that would do that?
Then why does my
Yeah, no, that's
colon
fair.
explode?
Dude,
Yeah,
your
every
colon
time I've had
explodes
it.
if you drink water and eat bread.
Yeah, that's
No, well, no.
You eat
not
Taco
like the,
Bell, dog.
The Burger King shits are unrivaled. It's,
Didn't
it's-
Burger King
wow.
also give people black shit? Was that Burger
Alright,
King?
let's just-
Like in the kids' meal?
Nobody had any input for that whatsoever.
I was trying to figure out if you meant like literally like a black guy's turd, or if like trying to figure out what
Can I
you
have
meant.
can I have the black log combo? No, they like there was a burger at Burger King that was giving people black shit.
Oh, it was the
black burger.
It was wasn't it the
burger's actually
Spider-Man
black.
burger?
Maybe, but like the problem with black shit is like that usually means there's blood in your ass.
Well, it was
like-
Right, you're right.
So it actually
colon
freaked
cancer.
people out. Whereas like our green shit from G Subs, nobody's ever like, I'm bleeding out
green
my
shit's
ass, it's
normal.
green. Like, black is like, oh, something's not cooking.
So I think it was because
Yeah.
they dyed the buns because the buns were red. And I think they dyed the buns with beet juice. And I think
Oh,
the
that
beets
makes-
made
That'll
it
do
black.
it for sure.
that
Yes.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Or everyone was just
So if you
bleeding
ever
out
had
of their
black
ass.
shit and you recently
Yeah,
ate
or it
beets,
gave everybody colon cancer and they're trying to
Oh,
cover
that
it.
too, yeah.
Exactly. Not funny.
Yeah.
Not funny. I didn't laugh.
Did not
Nope.
laugh. Did
I
not
I would
laugh.
never
Did not
do
even
that.
slightly
I'm not
laugh.
that type of person.
What's another? Oh, East Side Mario's. Do you guys have East Side Mario's?
What the
You guys don't
hell?
have East Side Mario's?
That
I
is
know
the
that's a
most
U.S.
like
thing
That
too.
sounds like a
local
movie
sounding
from the
place I've
90s or
ever.
something.
No, that's it. I know East Side Mario's
You
in
want
the
me
U.S.
to say
too.
There's no way that that's a
Dude.
chain anywhere, bro.
It is. It's a fucking chain, and it's like It's like
Canadian
a-
Land is so crazy, dude.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's a
U.S.
U.S. chain. I don't even think
Nah,
Eastside Mario is a
blood.
Canadian one. I might be wrong, but it's Italian food. Like it wants to be Olive Garden so bad, but it's just not
It
good.
will never be.
And I remember I was traveling with the Windsor Spitfires, which is OHL team. And there's whatever, like 30 of us, and we made a big rezo. We got there, and we all got chicken parm. Everyone agreed. It was like, yeah, cool, chicken parm. They served 30 raw chicken parms. Every single one
hell
of them
yeah.
was a raw in the center. It was
Really?
fucking disgusting.
Oh my god,
Dude, it was like the nastiest shit I have ever, like, something about raw chicken is just, your body is telling you I shouldn't eat that.
Well,
You
no
know?
shit.
Well, yeah,
it's
like-
it's like horrible
But
for
like
you.
You're
raw
literally poisoning
steak,
us.
you're like, you know, it doesn't look
This shit
that
go
bad.
hard.
Yeah, you know,
That's
and
actually
then
so
you
true,
start-
bro.
Yeah, you
Ground
can eat
It's
like a
because I mean,
Oh.
it's just a society, like a societal norm. We know that eating, you know, almost raw steak is okay as long as the outside's cooked.
That's actually
Yeah.
a good point, though. But
Yeah,
like eating
probably.
raw
I'm
chicken
sure
in
there's
any
a-
capacity
Salmonella
is just
is all
instant
in
death.
chicken.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
How do they
But
fuck
I
up
don't
on
know.
that massive of a scale, though? Like, how
That's
does
that's why I
every
was like,
single
dude, they had,
piece
like,
not
They had to have
cooked?
been trolling. Like they
There's no
actually,
way
well,
that they meant to
our
do that.
theory was
Big
our theory
troll.
was that like somebody was like, hey, you have to throw the chicken in for 2 minutes. Let's be efficient. So then they threw every piece of chicken in for 2 minutes, and 2 minutes was not enough for a single piece of the chicken. So that was our theory.
Instead, they
then.
do all
And then we-
30
yeah.
at once.
Yeah, and then we just left and did a 30 fucking person order, McDonald's order, and that was hell on earth. But
And
know,
you got
it was
30
what it was.
raw McChickens. You're,
No, they were the
you
McDonald's
have the
was
Pharaoh's
okay from
raw
what I
chicken
remember.
curse for some reason.
The McDonald's was okay from what I remember.
What? Duh, fuck your hand!
I saw
Fuck your hand!
it. Let's go.
You bastard! You're wearing a bowling glove or some shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
they had dinosaurs.
Oh my
Oh my god!
Fuck this guy, dude.
And he said I was crazy, and he had
I know.
dinosaur on his hand the whole time.
Oh
Why do
my
you
god,
have
I'm so
those?
fucking red, dude.
I don't know. I caught him at Dollywood.
That's not a
Have you
good
just been
answer.
like have you just been putting him on and slipping him off like
Yeah.
throughout
Yeah,
this
real
entire thing?
Well, they've been on.
Welcome back to the boom.
All right, welcome back to the Hoom Pier.
Welcome back to the boom. Welcome back
Welcome
to
back
the
to.
boom. Welcome back to the boom boom boom. Boom to the boom 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 boom. Boom to the boom 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 boom.
Welcome back to the
boom to the boom 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 boom. Boom to the boom 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 boom.
Welcome back to the Gucci. Welcome back to the Gucci. Welcome back.
was a bad The intro sucked. The energy was low. The song was bad. That was not a good. That wasn't a good one. That was one of our finer ones.
McNasty.
What?
Yeah, you know, McNasty needed to catch up. He's been gone for 300 years. So.
Boom. It's all monkey business. It's all monkey
Sometimes it's not
business.
just monkey business.
Welcome back
What are
to.
you doing? What are you
Write
writing down,
down
Matt?
notes. Work on intro.
Okay,
Okay,
I will.
that's good.
That'll be my next. That'll be my homework for next week.
We got that down
Yeah.
on the monkey business card.
Yeah.
I'll write a 12 point 400 paragraph essay, and then I'll beatbox the whole thing.
You gonna write a white guy? Isn't that what they call white guys' essays?
I thought it was disc jockey.
That's gringo.
Who the fuck is essay?
gringo. Essay
I
is
think
just
essay
like
means like homie, brother.
yeah, like friend.
Padre.
Hey,
Really? I
essay-
thought it was like a derogatory thing. I might be. I'm stupid.
No,
that's
you
pretty
never,
good.
you never heard people be like, "Hey, essay, hey,
No.
Holmes."
That's you're thinking of
It's
gringo.
like buddy. It's like dude. It's like me saying, "Hey, dude."
Yeah.
Ah, damn! There's long hair on my.
Whose long hair is
That
that?
was a cool intro. I like that.
Yeah, that was dope.
There's a little hair.
Beatboxing because there's a hair on my mic.
We should just start
Anyway.
like whipping out our guitars and just playing some fucking crazy death metal bullshit for the Goons intro.
Yeah.
All
you
of
wanna
us.
do that?
Yeah.
At
Same
once?
time?
It's gonna sound like a fucking.
Bum,
Yeah,
It's like a
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
I'm
rhythm.
playing. I'm playing Stairway to Heaven over and over.
I'll do rhythm.
Nothing
Soup,
else.
you do bass, and Blarg, you do main vocals, and then Dude does a solo over the rhythm,
How about
I
we
just don't even
don't
get to
do
play my
any
guitar.
of that at all,
and we just go goon 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 goon,
and we do the
goon, goon.
fucking podcast? How about that, huh?
I don't
How about
mind
we
that.
do the fucking podcast that we're here for right now, huh?
We are here for a podcast. I forgot. I let that slip my mind for a little bit, but we are here for that. You're
Yeah,
right.
it slipped your mind for 2 months.
Two,
It's close enough. We'll round up.
motherfucker.
How long have you been gone? What have you been doing? Where have you been?
I've been having a COVID, boy. I've been having a damn COVID, and it's been making me sick and not good.
You still have COVID right now?
No, I'm like
No.
I also find it hard to sit for 1 hour with COVID.
Oh, dude, I could not even get out of bed, dude. I was so fucking tired. Like COVID, just like
We should have done a bed podcast.
a bed podcast.
I've thought about doing that before, actually, like setting up everything, and I'm just in bed.
The only thing I
We should
tried
do
was
that
setting
one
up
week.
my laptop by like my arcade machines and play like pinball the whole time, but
You should
it
do
wasn't
that.
going well.
That would go hard.
I think that would be sick to have like one podcast where we just all of us just change locations. Like we just sit in our kitchen or
I
something.
feel like we got to do it randomly and like don't tell any of the other members and just like one
Yeah.
person every once in a while.
I
randomly
mean, I
does it
could
somewhere
easily
else.
just do that with my green screen. You guys would never even know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
pull it down right now.
I can't. It's stapled, it's nailed into the wall.
Damn, you Jesus, your fucking green screen.
I crucified that motherfucker. It ain't going nowhere.
How do you have
Yeah.
your green screen set up? Is it like you like pull it down from your ceiling or what?
No, it's just
No, it's
nailed.
nailed.
It's
It's
nailed
nailed.
into the wall, and it just stays hanging down. Hanging,
Oh, are you not in your garage
hanging
anymore?
out like dog nuts. What?
He's in his garage. He's
Get in
just
there.
moved in his garage.
Oh, you like move your. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's in a
I
different
moved.
spot in his garage.
Yeah, I changed my setup. Instead of having my truck and everything in the background, I just moved it. So I have a full wall of possibilities.
Ignacio, why is there a TV behind your setup? What is that for?
I was gonna do something with it, but no, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it.
I feel like that wasn't. You should just get like a. Let's put like a little G subs ad.
I
on
was
there.
gonna like. Well, it's not plugged in. It's just hung up.
I see that. I see the fucking cords dangling.
Exposed cord.
I was just gonna put up like a green screen on there and then just add some stuff, but I haven't plugged it in or set it up yet. The plug is not like long enough to reach the plug.
Look,
You couldn't just get a long HDMI and use it as another
Earthquake?
monitor?
I could do that, yeah.
Or are you gonna set it
Yeah.
up like a fucking? You should put some bowling alley animations on it.
yeah.
like really fucking curse.
Like the ones where like the fucking the pins like gang up on the bowling ball and
Yeah,
like
just
shoot
like
him
They
in
start
the
molesting
face.
fucking it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That would be good. That'd
Would
be
be
and
good.
then
I'll just put
just a Goons G subs logo.
I'll put another picture of Kramer.
I don't know
Okay.
if
Got
you
two
need a
Kramers.
second picture of Kramer. Oh, he's in frame now.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like
always
he
in
wasn't
frame.
in frame previously. I feel like you
No.
could only see his lower half. He was this guy.
Well, I remember when I first set him up, I didn't have it right, but now I have like my camera's like lower on my desk now.
Do you know how mad the guy that built that house would probably be to know what photo is hanging up there now? He'd probably
He'd
like,
be
this is where
pissed.
this person has their like most prestigious award or something, and now you just have a guy.
Just a
Just
say
say,
in a
$9
real
say that
painting.
that's like your
It's like a
grandpa or
print.
something.
Yeah, I could
Just lie about who it is.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you see like right there. That's like a
Yeah.
Seinfeld logo. So he would just see
Jesus.
the Seinfeld logo. Also, the guy probably knows who Kramer is.
Yeah, just say Kramer's my grandpa.
Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
could lie about that too. Yeah.
Just lie to his face.
Hmm
What's he gonna
For
do? Fact
absolutely
check
no-
you?
Absolutely no reason. Lie
I
to
mean,
him.
I fact checked him, so it would only be fair for him
You
to
mean
do
you
that too.
fact checked him? Did he
Well,
say he was Kramer?
I had to see who I had to see who the golf legend was that
Oh
lived in
yeah,
this house.
yeah, the guy that lived in your house. Yeah.
Could have just been a big fat lie. He just had a fake green jacket.
See, I feel like I should have fact checked the guy that lived in my house before because he was apparently a firefighter, but in the property next to my house, there is a bunch of dead pine trees with a fire pit right below them. Like they're maybe 5.5 feet above the fire pit.
Really?
Like that whole thing could just catch on fire if you use a fire pit. I don't know if the guy was just like bored and wanted to work more, so he just like hoped he caught a fire on his property. But yeah, not a smart firefighter.
Maybe he just didn't give a fuck because he has the tools to,
Yeah,
get rid
just
of the fire.
Parked his
happen.
whole fire truck on the property and got ready to use it any time.
Did you guys ever go on fire trucks as kids?
Yep.
No.
I got to ride a Zamboni at a Detroit Red Wings game. That was cool.
What the fuck
Usually
is
it's
that?
like the
Zamboni?
Zamboni. You know what a Zamboni is?
No.
It's like the ice cleaner. Like it like takes all the snow
Oh,
off the
okay.
ice in between
Yeah.
periods. Yeah, it's called a Zamboni.
I didn't know that there was an official name for it.
Yep, the
Kind
Zambonis.
of goofy ass Canadian name.
It
Hey,
is
gotta
very
give
I
it
don't
a
even, I
Zamboni
don't
there,
even know
bud.
if it's a. I don't know if. I mean, Canada invented hockey, but I don't know if Canada invented the Zamboni.
Zamboni.
Had to be in Canada with a name like that.
Yeah.
I went for a ride on
Yeah.
the Zamboni.
Who invented the first Zamboni? Yeah, Frank Zamboni.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
No way, that sounds like a meme.
dude. I want to fact check you right now because that doesn't sound
Utah.
real.
that
He was
sounds
born
Italian.
he was born in
Zamboni.
1901 in Utah.
Oh man, that sounds
Oh,
like
wow.
a New Yorker name. Zamboni.
He's a real guy. Frank
Frank fucking
Zamboni.
Zamboni.
That's
I would have
crazy.
never guessed that was a real guy, to be honest. I would have absolutely never guessed Frank Zamboni was
It's
real.
so wild. There's some like I feel like at least like once every couple of weeks, I find out that the name of something is literally just because the person who made it was their last, name.
yeah.
And then I'm just like, wow, I've
Yeah.
been saying that for 30 fucking years, and it's just a guy's name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what is it? Sam Walton invented Walmart and Sam's.
Oh, really?
No way,
Sam
really?
I think his name's Sam Walton.
Really? What the
think so.
fuck?
They made Sam's Club and Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah, Sam Walton.
Do you guys are you Sam's Clubs or Costco guys?
I'm neither.
Yeah, neither.
Really?
Neither.
Yeah, I
Well, like,
peruse Costco
I get
sometimes.
I get shit from Costco. Costco's meat selection is really nice.
Yeah,
what a
their food
boring
selection is really
conversation this is, but yeah, Costco's got nice. You can get a nice ribeye from
Good
Costco.
old cut. They got good cuts at that joint.
They do.
Yeah,
You can actually find some Japanese Wagyu at Costco occasionally.
yeah. You can take their salmon too, and make sushi out of it. It's like sushi grade salmon.
You can take their salmon by force.
Yeah, you can steal
You
the
said it.
salmon.
You can
Under your-
take
Bringing
their
a-
salmon at gunpoint and season it to your desire.
You can put
That's
it in
part of the
sushi.
recipe.
It's sushi grade.
Sushi grade. Sushi grade.
Well, Blark, I want to
Magnassi-
know how Friendsgiving was.
Sure, yeah. I was gonna ask McNasty if he had anything go on in the last month because you haven't been sick for a month. I feel like you were busy with something right before, right?
No.
No. Okay. All right. McNasty was just cranking
I
his
was
hog and
just
having
sick.
COVID.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Friendsgiving was good. We had a few less people than last year because some of them couldn't make it, which is fine. But we rented a cabin up in Gatlinburg in the Smoky
Gatlinburg?
Mountains, which you didn't believe is a real place. The Smoky,
Smoky
Mountains are a thing.
Mountain Club.
Yeah, they're real place. That's mountains. But yeah, we stayed there for 6 days. Me, Smitty flew in, rented a car, and then just drove there from Nashville. It's super pretty drive, like through the mountains and stuff. Highly recommend. But yeah, I don't know. It was chill for the most part, but there was a few things we did. The worst place of all that I've ever been to in my entire fucking life was Dollywood. I hope that place burns to the fucking ground tomorrow. Dollywood is a dystopian nightmare.
But Dolly
is-
Parton has big boobies.
I love Dolly Parton.
Yeah, you
Dolly
gotta love her for
Parton
that
is she is a wonderful human
Oh,
being
yeah, and her
who
tits are
happens to
massive.
have big bowling ball Bahama Mama titties.
She's
all
got
right?
them
There's not
Bahama
mu-
Mama
there's
bangers.
Not much
She's got
to
the
dislike
heavies.
about Dolly Parton. But fuck me, is Dolly World the worst place I have literally ever been to in my fucking life? I don't know why we drove 4 hours into the mountains to go enjoy the mountains. We had an indoor pool, we had a fucking hot tub, we had a pool table, we had basketball courts, we had anything we could possibly need to enjoy ourselves at the cabin, we had. And then they came up with the idea to go to fucking Dollywood. I was immediately like, I'm gonna be honest, I was being a little bitch about it because I didn't want to go. I thought that shit was stupid. Everyone else wanted to go. I was like, fucking whatever. All right, I'm not gonna be a little bitch about it. I'm gonna go. Dude, I have never seen so many fucking fat people in Mario Karts in my entire goddamn life. Holy shit! I want to
Well,
go
you
back
also
there.
went like during the
Dude, so-
Christmas light thing,
So
right?
the Christmas lights started, and there was a drone show that night. Apparently, Dolly Parton was there. If I would have saw her, I probably would have punched her in the nose that night because I was really mad at her. But yeah, they had a drone show, which was the stupidest fucking drone show I've ever seen. But we'll get on to that later. So we got there, and there's like 4 arcade games to play, and a fucking 1 roller coaster. But it's November, so it's basically like Frostbite simulator to go on the roller coaster. So we weren't doing that. So we played little games, fair games, throw the ball, watch the little ball things fly away. Cool. I won a little guy, a little furry guy. I don't know where he went. He was just more Chinese, material waste put into a little
Yeah.
fish or something. So I threw that out. Didn't really want that. And then We hung out there. We ate. I will say, I got a garlic parmesan pretzel, and that shit fucked. It was like
That sounds
crazy
good.
bread from Little Caesars, but like not dripping grease. So that did go hard. So she gets like 5% less anger from me because of that. But it was like abnormally busy because of everything going on. There was a cool Christmas tree. That was, woohoo, big tree. So there's that. And then the drone show was starting in half an hour. And we're like, fuck, we gotta go, because by the time the drone show is done, that's when the park closes. And it's gonna be chaos. All the fat people in their Mario Karts are all gonna be trying to get first place, and I don't have enough turtles for this. So we're like, we gotta dip. So we thought every other fucking theme park in the entire world has more than one way to get in and out of the park. Dolly World, to our knowledge, was just one entrance, one exit, right next to each other.
That's
So we
dangerous.
were halfway through the park, yeah, and we're like, surely there's an exit at the end. So we went all the way to the end of fucking Dollywood, and there was nothing. There's this one little stupid roller coaster and nothing else. Just a barren wasteland. Just a and the fucking drone show started, dude, it was like 13 drones in the vague size of a Christmas tree up in the sky.
Really?
It was not interesting at all. And the American monkey population, like, is just showing a bunch of gorillas fire for the first time. All of them just fucking mouth open filming in the middle of the walkway. And it was like 100 of those fuckers in a row sideways. So you literally could not walk. There was a handicapped woman in front of Jared, like an actual handicapped woman, not a fat person Mario Kart. And they would not let her through. We were literally
Really?
like, please move out of the way. The one guy's like, what? We're watching. We have nowhere to go. We can't see the drones from anywhere else. It's a vague shape of a Christmas tree. You don't need to film it. You're not looking at that fucking video again. Leave. Go home to your family. They miss you. You are 50 and by yourself at Dollywood. It's time to go home. Dude, I literally took us like an hour to walk a third of a mile because the stupid Mario Kart people filming, and then they all try to get out, and it just looked like bumper cars at the exit, and all the people are too fat to walk to their cars, so there's a fucking fatty train that takes you to your stupid car, and none of them could fit on it. So there's like spots for like 5 people, but everyone's so goddamn obese, there's like 2 people per row, so you had to wait for the train for like half an hour. Dude, it was hell on earth. I don't know.
I've never heard you
listen,
get this passionate over anything.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
I feel a little better. I didn't want to rant there because I didn't want to be negative to them when we were actually at the place, because everyone felt bad that wanted to go because they were like, oh no, this was like a waste of 4
Yeah.
hours. And I was like, yeah, it fucking was a waste of 4 hours. Dude, goddamn. It's like the average American is not that large. I understand that, there's an obesity epidemic in the United States, but it's like they all got herded like a bunch of cattle into Dollywood. There was so many of them, man. And it was smelly and hot, and it was not a good place to be. And I never want to go back.
I haven't been to Dollywood that many times. I'm trying to remember. I know
Never
I
been
went.
there.
I know I went when I was younger, but I don't really remember.
It's crazy to me that Dolly Parton even has her own amusement park. Like, that's such a weird.
I mean,
Thing
I'm
to have
sure
as
if
a
it wasn't
celebrity.
busy there, I would have had a lot more fun. Because the food
Yeah,
seemed
whenever
like it
I
was
went-
great.
Whenever I went when it wasn't super busy, it was just people walking around, and it was basically like from what I remember, like a shopping center kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, like that aspect we didn't even get to do. Because it was just like a wall of humans.
Yeah,
in
you
front
guys
of every
definitely-
entrance.
That
You
sounds
guys
like ass.
definitely went at a very horrible time. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like it's not that bad. But I also share your sentiment on like amusement parks and stuff. I like Disney World, whatever, dude. Anything like that, it's just not for me. It's just not my
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, I'm not big on amusement
I'm
parks
not
either.
about it.
There's
I like
nothing
the
there
only-
that I'm missing, or I feel like like even at Disney World, I get that people love it and it's
No.
magical and all that. Whatever. It's just not for me, dude. I can't do
Like
it.
the only one I've had fun at is it's like a Ohio staple, which is already a depressing sentence in its own. But Cedar Point, pretty fun amusement park. Their food, it kind of bangs. They got like these big old elephant ear things that go crazy. just like fried dough with cinnamon. But they have some fun ass roller coasters, and it doesn't get insanely busy there. But that's the only time I think I've actually enjoyed one. I feel like Disney World and even Disneyland, I was like, this is fun for like 5 minutes, and now I'd like to go home.
I hate waiting in line for like an hour, 2 hours to ride a ride.
It's so
It's
frustrating.
just not. It's
It's
not
like a
worth
3-minute ride.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours and you ride a roller coaster for 3 minutes. It's like, all right, what are we doing now?
Dude, and then there's literally there's like power creep in tickets there where they like you could get the premium ticket where you could like skip the line, and then you
Yeah.
get like the premium line skip 2 ticket, and it's like there's like 6 lines now at every. It's like, what the hell is happening here? Normal tickets like just become useless. Like they're just fodder for the rest of the tickets. You just eat them. It's so stupid. I don't know. I got beef with amusement parks. They're like, I don't know. They are peak like dystopian nightmare to me.
I just don't like being in large crowds of people. That's
Yeah, I'm the
like one of
same
my
way. I get
least
nervous.
favorite.
yeah,
It's one of my least favorite things.
Imagine none of them moving either. Imagine
Yeah.
all of them just standing there.
Only time
They're
it's
big
fun
bunch
is a
of
concert.
bumbling
Yeah, I was gonna
idiots.
say, yeah, that's,
No, that's the only time I feel like it's worth like waiting in line.
Yeah.
or-
Because you're like at a concert,
Concert.
you're like the whole time actively focusing on like entertainment.
Well, everyone's
Standing
there
in
for
li-
the same thing. Not
Yeah.
a million people going to 20,000 different things all at
Yeah.
once.
It's not chaotic.
Yeah, and like there's people that walk up, they go there, and then they leave. It's all one, motion of the ocean.
Yeah.
Whereas the Mario Karts are all fucking, they're T-boning each other. They're one's driving forward, one's trying to do a ollie off a cool ramp. Like it's just impossible to navigate there.
I want to go to
did not like
Nintendo
it.
World though. I will deal with
In
it for the-
Japan?
No, not in Japan. I'm gonna wait until it comes to Florida. I think.
Florida's getting a Nintendo Land or World,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I
think
know
it's
there is
gonna-
one in Japan. I don't know if Yummy went, but that'd be
Yeah, I
cool
don't
if
know.
I
I
would go.
think the one in Florida is gonna be a part of like Universal or close to it or something. Universal
Okay.
Studios thing. I
Interesting.
don't know, but I will be going to that because I'm a big ass Nintendo Mario nerd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
you sure are.
I don't know. Like I still am just so I hate amusement parks. I hate like the fair, like any of that shit. It's just not fucking fun to
The
me. I'm
only
sorry.
fun thing about medieval fairs is being covered in mud and eating a half raw turkey leg with your bare hands. I will.
I've
say
never
that.
been to one of
wanted to
those.
get-
I do
yeah.
like I
I
do
feel
like
like-
medieval times though. Medieval times is fun.
Yeah,
yeah, I've always
yeah,
wanted to
those
do something
are,
like that.
yeah. I was pretty closed-minded to them, and then my friend was like, "No, just come with us. Like, you're not gonna sit by yourself in my apartment." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll come." And I will concede, I had fun. It was a
It
very
just
good
it
time.
seems more
Watching people
entertaining.
just like
There's more of like there's like a
It's like a show.
yeah. You go there for like a reason. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna go to a
the
random
people
fair.
jousting. They were not messing around. They were out for blood.
They don't
The
fuck
one dude
around.
got like knocked out clean. Like got hit
Really?
right in the head off his horse, did like a fucking double backflip and landed in the mud. Like probably just a mix of mud and horse shit. And he
You guys
landed
went when
in
you
it
were
and
in
he was
Vegas?
passed out. What?
You guys went when you were in Vegas?
No.
No.
No, I was in Toronto.
They have medieval times in Vegas, right?
I had no
I
idea.
don't know. Probably.
I thought they did.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Anything outside of casinos, I had no idea what was happening. I knew there was a sphere, and I knew there was restaurants outside of the casinos. That was it. Everything else was mystery.
How was the sphere, by the way? Did you guys like go near it or anything?
No,
We could just
well,
see
we
it from
kinda
our
is
hotel.
The sphere.
Did it do anything like weird?
Every morning at about 7 a.m. Probably a bit earlier. Probably like 6:30 when the sun was about to start coming up. It turned yellow and looked around, so that was like my indication.
Oh,
of
the
bedtime.
little emoji face or whatever.
Yeah, he'd just
Yeah.
be looking at me, and I'm like, I know you're judging.
He's
me.
looking
I'm going
around
to
like,
bed,
"Go to bed, motherfucker. Who's awake? Who's awake right now? Go to bed. Go to bed, boy."
Imagine
Yeah.
if that thing could like talk. It'd be terrifying.
They probably
Imagine
could make
living
it do
near
that.
it and hearing it speak.
Yeah, that'd
The
be.
guy with schizophrenia would be losing his fucking mind.
Imagine living next to it, and every morning at 6 a.m. you just see a bright yellow light coming through your window.
Well, I saw a guy on Reddit had to buy like he literally doubled up on like window coverings and stuff because it was so bright.
Mm.
I
From
bet
his-
that
I think it was
sucks.
apartment. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was apartment or house, but I imagine apartment. But yeah, it like was very bright. You could see it across his blackout curtains. You could just see it like peeking out from behind, just the light emanating through the
God.
window.
Yeah, that's ass. That's AIDS.
Yeah.
AIDS on
I
the
wouldn't-
step.
I wouldn't enjoy it. I mean, one of our Flom, the guy who taught us craps, apparently he
Craps.
can see it roughly from where he lives.
Oh. Well, I guess it's not too bad if you can see it in the distance, but not
Mhm.
not right up next to it. That would not
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
No,
Right across the
that would be
street from
hell.
it.
I didn't
don't even know
know.
what it-
I didn't know that the sphere was going to be like an advertising thing. I thought it was going to be a
Yeah,
basketball.
it was a Spider-Man ad half the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah, it
ass.
was.
It was
That's
like
so-
U2,
that's so American.
Spider-Man, and an emoji.
Yeah, it was.